1994, the Langa Development Forum contacted us, and this is a forum representing the people in Langa. Because right next to the land is the place where the pass march and the pass books were all burnt in the past. So there's a real historical importance to the site. What we've tried from a design point of view is to look at how we can transcend the lessons that we learn in the townships and from Africa into contemporary architecture, which I think is really important. I think that there's a real lack of public spaces for people in Langa. And one of the big requests has been for a theatre, especially for around the children. And I think that this will just complement the existing facilities. There's everything there, but there isn't a space where indoors you can do performances. And there are many performing groups in Langa that will really benefit from a facility like this.
What's really cool is there's so many people here on site with so many different backgrounds, but we're all here with the same aim and the same purpose. Everybody wants to build this theater, so everybody pulls on one string, as we call it in German. I don't know if that's the right translation, but it's really cool because everybody is here with the same will to get something done, and that's a lot of fun here on site.
Okay, done. Hi, my name is Wee Lei. I'm from Johnson Bay. Wait, what's your site? We are working on the absorber acoustic panels for the theaters. In the future, these panels are going to be located on the ceiling and on the wall inside the main space. And those panels are going to help like absorb the sounds, the noise, and giving the theaters a better acoustic environment.
I worked on the facade. I designed both the brick wall and the wooden shingle facade. The wooden shingles are made out of recycled fruit crate wood, and the installation behind it is made from recycled pallet wood, framing the clay, sand, and straw mixture for the installation. The most remarkable aspect about this project is that it's a design-build project, so we, the students, are getting to design this building and seeing our designs come to fruition. We are working on site, we're solving problems on site, we're learning construction skills. It's been really an amazing experience.
To be honest, the experience has been pretty amazing. We've done brickwork, I've done brickwork before, but to be able to do it not just using English but also German and Spanish and Xhosa, all these other languages has been really unique and quite rewarding, because you find that everyone has something else to bring to the table that you've never noticed before. It's been nice to see how that all comes together.
It's been a great experience in different ways. One thing is to come here to South Africa, to live in South Africa, to work with the people, to get to know the people in Langa, in the township, how they live, how they work, how they express their life and their talents. Especially here in our new theater, there are a lot of people here in the township who do music, who are able to dance, and they have so many talents.
It's learning how to work with different conditions than people expect on American construction sites. Coping with adversity. The most remarkable part is really the amount of interest that we can get from just people we meet. We met somebody just last night and told him about the project, and he's here this morning to help out, so it's more of a social project than just architecture.
This is quite experimental, I think, for the municipality, for the people who live around the building, and then I think for the people who are participating. There's different skills and different skill levels. Everybody can learn from each other. So from that point of view, it's very healthy collaboration. The students from Germany and from America can learn from local students, and they can learn from each other, and I think it's a very good way of teaching. We always try on all our projects to involve the local community in the building work, and then also in mosaic work or metal work or some kind of a skill that they can learn. So I think their involvement in the project is very important, because they then take ownership of what is there. So I think the more we can get them to work with us, the better.
I would say it's made me think that in different sort of conditions, the architect has a different role. Even within the city, you see the sort of business architecture where somebody designs and tells somebody what to do. And we have like this mid-level where we work with people and change our designs based around what people can do, where we work almost as advisors or something like that. And then you see even what happens in the townships when people build their houses and the architect is just not in the picture at all. It's not needed. People modify their own homes in their own fashion, and we're here just to give a skeleton.
I'm finding that the use of someone with an architectural background is important in the construction of a building. But when you take drawings and try to build them on site, new problems arise. And so it's nice to be able to go back to the drawing board to figure out solutions to problems that you would only have been able to find in the field. I think that's been quite eye-opening in realizing the connection between the building environment and the architectural desk.
I think the most remarkable aspect of the project has been coming together with different people and working together on one final task. Even though everything's not totally finished or hasn't been planned out all the way, it's nice seeing how that develops with other people when you meet people from other places and their input on what you have. Construction-wise, we learned that with this type of project where you have a lot of materials that are donated, it's hard to work because a lot of times you don't have enough materials or you don't have the things you need. So it makes things go a little bit slower, but it's still great to know that you're doing a project where you're helping a community.